know the world has changed for a while. I know life has seen its trials, but we're smiling, still staying strong. Bring the love to everyone. I know it seems like more cloudy days. I know time, yeah, seems to fade, but we're smiling, still staying strong. Bring the love to everyone. With open hearts we'll still shine strong. Bring the love to everyone. We'll bring the love to everyone. We'll bring the love to everyone. Let's bring the love to everyone.
Hi everyone! We are now in the month of July, which means it is summertime. And with that, we have a new theme for the month, and that theme is Summer Express. So Summer Express is about all the different ways we can express ourselves in the summertime. And some of the projects we're going to be looking at are culinary. We're going to be learning fun, quick, easy culinary recipes, art, different artistic ways we can express ourselves in the summer, music. We're going to have a new theme song. We're going to have dance, different new dance routines to go for the summertime, all fun stuff. We're going to incorporate photography and family and literacy and books, all different ways that we can express ourselves this summer. So I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to share everything with us on our Google Classroom so we can see how you guys express yourself this summer. So let's get started, and welcome to Summer Express.
Hi guys, Ayana is here, and I'm glad to move with you. I'm glad to meet this summer with you, to welcome the summer. And the theme of this summer is express. When I'm thinking about express, I'm first of all I'm thinking about expressing ourselves, self-expression, yeah, with freedom and creativity. And another things are going through my mind. I'm thinking of the speed, of the quick pace, of getting somewhere very fast. Or I'm thinking of transition, movement from one place to another. I'm thinking of rhythm as an important component. I'm thinking of direction. I'm thinking of energy, this tremendous amount of energy that express movement bring into us. And also there is different parts of the train, literal train. There's the wheels, there's this one, pistol, hopefully I pronounce it correctly, but I'm not sure. And yeah, and the steam, we all have this as well. And so all of this is gonna be in our dance today. Let's bring it together. Let's start. Okay, ready, steady, go. We're waiting for train. Express is coming. Okay, I hear something is happening.
Train is coming. This is the summer spirit express.
There's a train. Where is the train? And the train pit stop. Whew. And there's many different types of trays. So just watch. What is your type of train? What is your type of express today? Yes, and express also is about expression. So there's many ways to be ourselves. We don't have to be quick all the time. We don't have to be energetic or goal-oriented all the time. We can be different. It's also part of self-expression. Let's just take our time and express ourselves a little bit. Okay? Many different ways. Whatever you feel today, whatever you need today, maybe you need just a little bit fresh air because it's summer and it's hot. And there's many different ways. So let's see some of them here. Yeah.
Whatever you do, Lord, do it good. Oh yeah. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you're doing what you look like you're doing. Express yourself. Express yourself.
Express yourself today and have a wonderful July and all your time in the summer. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.
Hi guys, it's Elizabeth here. Hope you guys are doing really well. So if you've noticed, we're talking a lot about expression and expressing yourself this week. So art is definitely one of those tools that you can use to express yourself. So this week we're going to be doing more of an art therapy activity, which basically means I don't want you focusing too much on the artwork itself. I want you to focus on the process, and I want you to focus on colors, and I want you to focus on shapes. Because to every person, colors can mean different. Sometimes you have a lot of favorite colors, or certain colors make you feel a certain way or bring out a specific mood. So I want you to focus on how you're feeling, and I want you to choose colors according to how you feel or how you want to represent yourself. Same with shapes. You can use any kind of shape you want, and basically we're just going to see what we come out with, so make sure you have fun. Okay guys, so you're gonna need some paper, something a little thicker than computer paper, but if you have computer paper that works too. Some painter's tape and something to trace. It doesn't have to be a circle shape, it can be any shape, but some form of shape. You can do multiple shapes. You can do a big circle, a small circle, basically anything you can think of, or anything that you can find around your house. And you're gonna need pencil crayons. So, start off, let's talk a little bit more about colors. Many times we use colors to show emotions, but the great thing about colors is that there's no emotion or feeling or expression that is stuck onto a different color. Like most of the time we think of yellow or green as happy and red as angry and blue as sad, but that's not set in stone. So if you want to use different color combinations to express yourself, you can always use blue if you feel happy, or a shade of blue if you feel happy. It doesn't have to be so clean cut. Okay, so what you're gonna do first is I want you to think about how you're feeling and look at these colors and figure out if any of these colors kind of pop out to you. When you're choosing your colors, think about the fact that this art activity is all about expression. So maybe there's a color that you really love the most. Like my favorite colors are blues and like a lighter green. But maybe your favorite color is blue or your favorite color is red. you can use those colors to express yourself. Or if you're thinking more about emotions, you can also find colors that are a mix of the two, like blue-violet or blue-green or red-violet. There's basically like no limit. You can choose whatever colors you like. For this activity, I decided to do monochromatic colors mostly, which basically means kind of the same shade of the same color. So these are like different shades of yellow, different like tints of green and blue. I decided to just use like mostly in the same family of colors. So what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to take our painter's tape. We're not painting today, but I kind of want to create a border. We're going to tape down our paper. Now when you tape down your paper, you want to make sure that your borders are going to be about the same all around. I'm going to grab my pencil crayons. And these are the pencil crayons that I decided to choose out of my pencil crayon box. And basically, I'm going to take whatever shape that I chose, the top of the candle that I have in my room, and I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm going to use that as my shape. So I'm going to start with, it doesn't really matter at this point, you guys. You can do whatever you want or whatever feels right. And I'm just going to start tracing this circle as carefully as I can. And I'm going to start putting it in different places on my page. Alright, so I've created some nice dark circles, and I'm just going to add more colors onto this. Now again, you don't have to use monochromatic colors like I'm using. You can use any color combinations you want, just whatever colors pop out at you. Now my favorite thing to do is to put a lot of lines of color really close together, especially if they're similar colors, just because then you're gonna get a more, of a concentrated color in one area. Like, you see how I did that? I'm just going to keep adding layer after layer, keep the colors close so that I can concentrate that specific color in that area. And keep going, use all your colors until you really feel like you're satisfied with it. And I would suggest that you add a little bit more on the edges, because then when you peel off your tape, you're gonna end off with a nice border, a nice clean border. Be careful while you take the tape off, because the tape can sometimes rip the paper apart. Like it's ripping a little bit of paper there, but not too bad. And you're kind of going to end off with this really interesting looking picture that's a little abstract and has a pop of a specific color. But like I said, you can do any other color. Like here I did a more pinkish kind of color, pinkish red, and then I did some green with this compact that I have, which is a square shape. And I don't know, it's really fun, it's really relaxing, it's more of an art therapy, but I will say that the abstract kind of look that comes out of it is really interesting. The shapes along with the colors are really interesting. So like I said, whatever shapes you like, whatever colors you like, just do something and express yourself with it. And don't worry too much about if it's going to look bad or good, because as you can see, this is going to end up looking really beautiful every time. Alright, so feel free to be as creative as you want and send me a picture when you finish. And the instructions will be on Google Classroom so that you can kind of refresh if you need it. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to see what you guys do. Alright, see you next week.
Hey everyone, Sarah here, and we're going to be talking about SEC Express today. As you know, it's our new theme, and for life skills, we're going to be learning about facial expressions. So we can see this girl here, her face is covered up, so we have no idea what her facial expressions are. So let's go through a couple of different facial expressions. Now, looking at our face, we have our eyebrows, our eyes, our mouth, our cheeks. You know, if we make different faces, our things might scrunch. So we're keeping all of these things in mind when we're thinking about facial expressions and the way that our face helps us to tell how we might be thinking or feeling, and other people, if we are looking at other people, we might be able to tell what they are thinking or feeling. So here we have a number of different faces. Some might look very familiar to you. Some you might not be sure what their expressions are telling you, but we're going to go through them and try to recognize what they are. So let's look at this first one here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we have this first face here. She's not really smiling. She's not really doing anything. She's just in a neutral position. Okay, so everyone's face, if they don't have any emotion or feelings, you know, they're just doing their regular thing. When you look in the mirror, you have a neutral facial expression. Let's look at the second face. Okay, she's smiling. Her mouth is wide open with a big smile. Even her teeth are showing. Her eyes are nice and big. So she's smiling. What do you think her facial expression is telling us? If you said she's happy, she's definitely happy. She's got a nice big smile on her face. What about the next picture? Okay, so her mouth is open, but it's not quite a smile. And look at her eyebrows. Ooh, they're like squished in like this. She's got her lines in between her eyebrows, and she's kind of looking to the side. It's a little hard to make. Okay, what do you think her facial expression is trying to tell us? Let's see. She looks a little bit angry. You know, when you usually have your eyebrows like that, your mouth's kind of open, you're like, you're mad, you're angry at someone. So her facial expression, based on her eyes, her eyebrows, her mouth, is telling us that she is angry. That's what she is expressing to us. Okay, let's look at this fourth picture. Okay, her mouth's open. We see a little bit of teeth also, but it's not the same as the other two pictures that we just saw with the mouth open. Her eyes are also wider open, and her eyebrows are even higher. Then she has her neutral eyebrows, and then she has her eyebrows and her mouth are open and her eyes are open. So this, what do you think that is when you see wide open eyes, wide open mouth, your eyebrows are raised? She looks like she's surprised. And then we have this last facial expression over here. She again has her eyebrows kind of in that same sort of lines between her eyebrows, her mouth. She's definitely not smiling. So she's not really so happy, but she's not mad like she was or angry in that picture when we saw the previous one with her angry eyebrows. It's a little bit different from that, but we can tell for sure that she's certainly not happy. Let's see, she is looking a little bit disappointed. Okay, so based on the different facial expressions, based on your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, your eyebrows, these tell a story. These tell us, they express to other people what we're thinking or maybe also feeling. Okay, so facial expressions, they help us to understand what other people are thinking or feeling. So after we know what people are thinking or feeling, then we're able to act or react appropriately. So we see that somebody has a sad face, they're frowning maybe. We can go up to them, maybe ask if they're okay, if they need help, what's wrong. Or if we see that somebody's mad, they have their angry eyebrows, they got their angry face on, maybe it's just time to back away, give them some space, let them cool down, and then we can talk to them later when they're not so angry anymore. Because sometimes it's a little hard to talk to people when they're angry. So our facial expressions, not only do they help us to express our own feelings and our own thoughts, they also help other people to see what we might be thinking or feeling. So what I want you guys to do, you're going to go into Google Classroom and you're going to practice. So there's a worksheet there and it has different faces, facial expressions. Some of them are a little easier, some of them are a little harder. You are going to try to look at them. You're going to cut them up and you're going to try to see if you can put them back together with the right facial expression and the right word that it is. So if it's a happy face, then you're going to find the word happy, put it back together. Okay, so that's where you're going to practice on the Google Classroom. And you can also practice in real life. Just look at people's faces, try to see if you can think about what they're thinking or they're feeling based on what they look like, what their faces look like, their eyes, their eyebrows, their mouths. What do their faces express to you? So sometimes if their faces are covered, it's a little bit harder to tell what they're thinking or feeling. These days a lot of people are wearing masks. Like this girl over here, she's got her face covered, so it's kind of hard to tell what she's thinking or feeling. So next week, or the next time we have our SEC video, we're going to talk about what happens when we don't have facial expressions. How can we express our thoughts and our feelings in different ways? But for this week, you are going to focus on facial expressions. Okay, so you can check my facial expression. It's smiling because I'm happy, even though I miss you guys. But I'm happy that I'm doing this video for you and that we can connect on our Google Classroom. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!
Hi everyone! Today we're gonna make veggie rolls. It's something easy and fast we can do for the summertime, okay? We're gonna need it. The rice paper, cheese, spinach, cucumber, red pepper, carrots, celery, and lettuce. And you can put everything you want if you like chicken, meat, but I'm gonna use these ones for today, okay? Okay, I'm gonna start with the cheese. We cut all in stripes. No too thick, has to be thin, and otherwise the rice paper is gonna break when we wrap. The first we cut all our vegetables. I start with the chip. And then I do half here. Okay, cheese is done. Then let's go with the red pepper. If you guys like green peppers, choose the yellow one.
I have all my veg ready to go. Now we're gonna start with the rice paper. Okay, you gotta want those paper, look, they're like this. We're gonna dip in the water and leave like for maybe 20 seconds till they get soft. Shoot them all under the water like. See? Look. This is done. Take it out. Place here. And then you put your veggies. No, let's start some spinach. Some lettuce. Then we put some cucumbers. Oh, I put the wrong position. And don't fill it up a lot because then when you go wrap, that may break. And some cheese. Then we close like this. And here it is, guys. Look. Let's try do another one. It's kind of nicer. It's done, our veg rolls, and I said it was gonna be easy and fast. Okay, if you guys make it, send us a picture or video in the Google Classroom. Okay, bye, see you guys next time.
Hey guys, hope everybody's doing good. So yeah, summer's here. We're finally here for summer. And, you know, it made me think about, you know, the fun times we had this summer. I miss you guys so much. And I know we can't be together this summer, but I thought we could do a song, one of our old camp songs that we did. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys know this and remember it. Sing along with me, all right? So this is kind of an oldie but a goldie. And, you know, I hope it brings back some happy memories for you guys because it definitely puts a smile on my face. And you know, I love thinking back to our old fun times, and you know, I'm so excited to make new times with you guys when we're ready, okay? So just remember, get the words if you don't know them, or if you do, sing along with me. All right. No one told you summer was gonna be this way. A place to go, a place where you can play. Looks like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. And SEC for you, so much fun, so much to do. SEC for you, 'cause the summer is we're here for you too. All right, guys. Well, thank you for singing along, and I miss you guys so much. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.
Hi everyone, Izzy here. I just wanted to thank you all for tuning into our videos. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Sarah Elizabeth Center channel and ring the bell to get notified whenever we post something new. Thank you all for your support. See you soon!